Big changes coming to Red Alerts, and DC Legends community manager posted the official details on what we can expect in the coming months for the tunes and Red Alerts and the reward characters. Y'all gonna have to let me know in the comments, what do you think about these changes? What do you think about the new tunes, at least the first set of tunes? So let's get into this. Let's read the post. Let's check out the first set of tunes that will be dropping here shortly. Hello Legends, changes to Red Alerts are just around the corner. We are happy to announce that we changed the reward characters and the distribution for Red Alerts starting this October. So if there are characters in the Red Alerts currently that you're really looking for, I suggested you go over to DCL Toolkit, check the calendar and see what days those tunes are coming, and then just farm the crap out of those tunes on those days, because October 1st, all the tunes that are in Red Alerts now will be removed with new tunes coming in. We also want to take this opportunity to let the reward characters in Red Alerts will change every 4 months. Another awesome, change for Red Alerts. It gets pretty old farming the same characters, and a lot of people don't or at least have all the fragments they need for those characters. But then in a way, some people might want them for a little bit longer. But either way, I think this change overall is good for new players and for old players. You can now obtain the following characters on Red Alerts. October for the next 4 months from October. So October, November, December, January. This is going to be the tunes that you can get. Naomi McDuff, Powerhouse, Harley Quinn, Magester, Adam, World's Smallest Hero, Batman, Greatest Detective. I'm excited about this one. I definitely need fragments for him. Pretty decent lead, and I would like to use, Yara Floor. I didn't even get to the next one after that. This is probably going to be my #1 main the whole entire time, so I'm excited to see Future State in here. Parallax, Kyle Rayner, another pretty decent character. Deadshot, Suicide Squad, Hitman, Donna Troy, which got a stat buff, which is nice to see. Saint Walker, another pretty decent lead that you don't see around very often. Man-Bat, it's one of the few characters on both accounts that I have not touched, and on my low-level account, I don't have hardly any fragments. So even though he's definitely powercraft and probably not used very often, I would still like to get some for him. Impulse, Wonder Woman, Champion of the Amazons, interesting. Joker, CPOC, which is interesting. Peacemaker, he's a lot of fun to play with and a really good tune. Certainly recommend getting him. Doomsday, the Ultimate, Talia al Ghul. Spoiler, General Zod. Now I like that one. Red Tornado, and finally Hush. Thank you for playing DC Legends. Now, I will have to say they do have quite a few pretty solid tunes. I wouldn't say any of them are S-tier tunes, but there's definitely a lot that are pretty solid. You can say Harley Quinn, pretty decent. Adam, Batman, World's Greatest Detective. Of course, Yara Floor is really good. Parallax is good. Donna Troy, I still like her. Saint Walker, I like him. Impulse always has a place, fastest character in the game. Coda is a pretty good character. Peacemaker, definitely a lot of fun. Doomsday is pretty good for raids, although I've never tried him for raids, but I've heard that he's pretty good, so don't necessarily take my word on it, or maybe take it with a grain of salt. Really don't know. General Zod, I really like this one. Maybe not considered the best, but I do really like him. Red Tornado as well. So pretty solid characters. And, even characters like CPOC and stuff, characters that I've never touched in my entire life. I learned with, like, say, Necron, even though he might not be considered the best character, I found a team for him and I really like him. So I don't have enough fragments for CPOC, so I'd like to be able to get some and use him. Same with Doomsday. I'd like to see how he works out. Same with Man-Bat. I've never played with him either, so that's kind of cool to be able to get some of these characters that I've never touched in my entire life and be able to get fragments for. Anyways, that's gonna do it for the video. Let me know in the comments what you think about these characters. Those ones that I just mentioned, I think are certainly worth it. I think, and like I've always said, Red Alerts, no matter who is the 25-point character or the 25 shard character, I would certainly still farm it, because this is your best method for all newer, lower level players to get fragments And to have a character at L1, L2, L3 is always, no matter what character it is, it's always going to be better than having a character at just rank 2 or rank 3. But either way, let me know in the comments what you think, and hopefully I see everybody again soon. Hopefully you had a good weekend. We are out. Peace.